YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and change out the brakes on my 2019 Dodge Charger Hellcat. Currently right now the brembo brakes, they kick out a lot of dust. For those that have those vehicles that know, creates a lot of brake dust on those wheels, man, and it's hard to keep those wheels clean, especially if you have some aftermarket ones on there. And I got some aftermarket ones coming here shortly. They're currently at powder coat, so I kind of want to get this job done prior to getting my wheels. But yeah, so I currently went with the Power Stop Extremes. So I got the front and back pads, and today I'm gonna swap out the fronts, and then I'm gonna see how hard it is to accomplish, because I've never done it before on the Brembos. I'm typically used to taking off the whole caliper to change the pads, but for whatever reason, man, Brembo, I guess they made them this way to make it easier. You just pull out some pins, pull out the pad itself, swap them out, and do it in the reverse order, putting it back together. So yeah, without further ado, let me go ahead. Let's walk over to the garage real quick. Just waking up, man. Wife and kids went out on a ITT trip. Like I said, this is a military life, so yeah, man, I'm over here by myself at the house doing my quarantine thing still. I got like 3 more days left. Boy, I cannot wait to get out of this quarantine. Let's say right here, boy, it's dark in here. Let me turn the light on. Yep, so there's the Hellcat right here, guys. All right. Did a few mods on it. I'm gonna break it down to you guys once I'm done with the brakes. I'll give you a quick walk around, and then once I'm off quarantine, man, I'll give you guys some pulls. I got some a nice exhaust system on it, Corsa Catback Extreme. Let me see where my keys are at. Let me open up this garage real fast, pull the car out. I know my neighbors are gonna be mad at me, but it is what it is. I won't keep it running that long. Just my car is loud as shit. Let's see, hold on. Open up this garage real quick. Give you guys that cold start. Let me wait for it to get all the way open. I'll give you a cold start real quick and then get this car outside the garage so I can get started on it. But yeah, so the brake pads I'm gonna go ahead and go with today. Let me show y'all real fast. There you go. Power Stop Extremes. So like I said, it's supposed to reduce the brake dust on your wheels, man, because if you don't see, well, the cars is clean, so I just cleaned it the other day so you won't see it. But like I said, those that drive these cars, man, you guys understand the whole brake dust issues that they have. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that cold start real quick. Tell you what, for my neighbors that hate it, boy, the Brits love it. Can't get these V8 cars like that over here that much. So if you guys haven't tuned into my channel, man, I'm currently in the military, as I told you guys before, stationed overseas in the United Kingdom, man. So I purchased this car before my deployment. Like I said, I just got back from a deployment. Like I said, if you've seen all my other videos that I just started dropping, I just got back from a deployment. 7 months I've been gone. So I ordered this Hellcat, let's say maybe May. I ordered it, got it in October, and then deployed in January. So like I said, I've been gone for a while. Just got back. Some stuff I still need to get done on it. As you guys can see, that back window needs to get retinted. I yanked the tint off because it had some small bubbles in it, man, and I didn't like it. So very tedious when it comes to what I get done on my car and how it's going to be. Hold on, let me turn this car off real quick, man. So yeah, so I'm gonna get that done, but just give you a little quick synopsis of the car. So pretty much I got a cold air intake on there. I got B Woody cold air intake. I got a Corsa Catback Extreme exhaust on here. What else I do? I got replica wheels on the rear, so they're 20 by 10.5 on the rear, and I went with a 305 30 20 tires, a Nito 555R tire. Actually pretty good. Like I said, I only drove on it for about 3 months, so I can't really give you a good review on it. And at the end of the day, at that time frame, it was still kind of cold, so I'll find out once I get off this quarantine how those stick. But like I told you guys earlier, I got some wheels coming, so that's the reason why I'm doing these brake swap, because the new wheels I got coming, man. I know a lot of y'all might not like it, but at the end of the day, it's my car. I like wheels, as I told you guys in the prior videos, man. All my cars got to have wheels on them, man. So I got some 24-inch Ford Giottos. So 3-piece wheels. I got a 24x9 in the front, 24x10.5 in the rear. The tire setup, I did a 295, 25, 24 in the rear, and in the front I went with a 245, 30, 24. So once I get those put on there, of course, you know me, man, I like to be different. So I got the rims, they're getting powder coated right now. Obviously, you've seen the color scheme on the car, but with that, the rims is gonna come out pretty dope, man. I think it's gonna be really nice. And then on top of that, I'm putting the tire stickers on the tires. So the rear tire, the 295, 25, 24 tire looks pretty thin. I did order the smallest tire stickers you can get, and oh, shout out to TireStickers.com. That's where I got the tire stickers from. By no means am I trying to advertise, but at the end of the day, man, they've been pretty good, man. I've had them on numerous cars. So but yeah, so I got those for that. So I'm gonna put those on there too. I'll do a video of that, show you how I do it, because initially when I first put them on there, man, I really didn't have a how-to on how to put those tire stickers on, and I just went ahead and I just cleaned the tire like I was supposed to, and then I glued the rubber sticker on, and they're permanent ones I ordered, but I found out through failure that some of them, they start peeling off. So what I did was, on my wife's Jeep SRT, I actually shaved down the sidewall with a grinder with a sand disc wheel on it, and it made a smoother surface for 100% contact with that sticker. So I'm gonna do the same thing with these 24-inch tires that I got prior to getting the tires mounted on the rims. Hopefully the rims should be done from powder coat, hopefully in about another 2 weeks, and then I'll get those mounted up and then show you guys what that's gonna look like. But without further ado, man, let me go ahead and get this started, man. I know you guys tired of hearing me talk. I'm just gonna show you guys on a quick how-to to swap out these brake pads on your Hellcat Charger. So by no means am I a pro out any mechanics, man. I do stuff the way I do it, but I get it done, and I like to try to do it myself because I like to save money. That's the key to having nice things, man. I'd rather save $1, man, do it myself than pay somebody $50 to do it. You know what I mean? That's just how I roll at the end of the day. And on top of that, I love cars, man. It's what I do. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and get this going, man, and set this up and then show you guys what I'm gonna do. All right, appreciate it. What's going on, guys? So I got the Hellcat pulled out, as you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the jack, a few tools, and the pads, and I'm gonna do the rear right now, and hopefully it's the same as the front, pulling out a few pins, and we'll go ahead and get those swapped out. Like I said, it's my first time doing it on some brembo pads or brembo brakes. I'm used to taking off the caliper, but on this car apparently you don't have to take the caliper off to take the pads out, so we'll see if that's actually the truth or not. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this going for you guys, set the camera up, and go ahead and start swapping these out. Get this wheel off first. I like to use this tool more than anything because my concern is always cross-threading threads on the studs. And with the impact wrench, I mean, obviously people got their own thoughts on it, but I actually have like a big compressor as well, impact wrenches, all that stuff. But I don't know, since I've been taking wheels off and on, for some reason I'm always cross-threaded. Not always cross-threading them, but I've always had this problem with trying to put them on and then end up cross-threading them. So. right, so from the looks of it, it looks like there's only 1 pin, 2 pin. On the front they have a bolt that goes through here, comes back out on it, back in here, and it has a nut. So it looks like all I need to do is pop these pins out, pull the can't even think of the name of this, but retainer bracket, I guess you can call it. I don't know the official name for it. And pull that out, shimmy the pads out, reverse order, put the pads back in, put the bracket back on, pins back in, and that should be it. It actually looks fairly easy. All right, let's go ahead and get it going. All right, tools I'm using today: hammer, drill bit. I don't have the exact tool that you should have, but at the end of the day, I'll use this as a pin to push these pins out right here. All right, so go ahead and get it going. Just need to make sure I'm careful though. I don't want to chip my my caliper. One pin, 2 pin, and the metal bracket. So metal bracket looks like to be the same on both sides, so it shouldn't be a matter if you're flipping it this way or this way. But I'm gonna keep it this way, just like this, because I know how it goes. So that should be the 3 things you pull off, and the pad should come out. If I can push it in from the back side here. Fairly easy swap. Out 1 pad. That's the front. Do the same on the rear. The rear should come out a little easier. Use your rear pad. Pretty much the same. All right, let me go ahead and grab you the Power Stop Extreme. There you go, right here. That's what I'm putting in the rears. This comes with new pins, new brackets, of course your pads, and good old brake silicone. All right. I'm gonna use the old hardware since it's still a brand new car, man. I don't even have 5,000 miles. Well, actually got 5,500 miles on it. So I'm gonna use the old hardware though. So that'll be the other side. Other side. It really doesn't matter on the it's weird. So I don't know if this bracket really means anything, but this came out this way, and all the new pads, they're on the opposite side. Opposite side. Opposite side. Opposite side. Alright, so if you guys can hit me up in the comment section, tell me if that doesn't even matter or not, but at the end of the day, I'm putting them in there because I ordered it for this car, and these are the ones. So I don't know actually what that does, because it's typically just hanging out on the back side of the caliper, so I don't see it going into anything, so it shouldn't matter. Let's go ahead and put it back together. that in just like that. Put these two over here. Just the other side, slide this in. Cool. Reverse order. Here's your pins. Here's your bracket. Bracket needs to go back in. Same way it came out. Pushing it down. I'm going to pop your pins in on the back. Just make sure it lines back up. There you go. That's one pin in. Move this out of the way real quick. Pin back through here. Gotta use this. All right, hammer this back in. Make sure the pin's all the way through. All the way through. Same thing on this side. Make sure there's flush. Flush. If you want, you can take that pin. Obviously, there ain't that much space behind there, but do a little tap here just to make sure it's all the way through. All right, same here. Cool. Obviously, you don't want those to pop out. Alright, so same on both sides here. Good to go. Alright, that's pretty much it. Well, that was a lot more easier than I thought. I'm used to, like I said, I'm used to taking off the caliper and everything, so but at the end of the day, that was a pretty quick down and dirty on how to do it. Alright, so knocked it out. Fairly easy. That was gonna be a little harder. The two pins are in. As you see, the protruding past the caliper, so that's good. They're all the way pushed in. Brackets back in. The new pads are back in. Fairly straight shot when it comes to changing out these pads on the brembo caliper. So like I said, I'm used to taking off the whole caliper, or at least one side, loosening the other side, and rolling it up, swapping the pads out and putting it back in. But with these brembo brakes, I guess on any vehicle to have brembo brakes is the easiest way to swap them out. So that was the rear. Like I said, the front, I know they typically have an additional pin here in the middle, and then it comes through here and there's a bolt on the back side. So I guess on the front is the third piece that you have to do to take the pads out. But it's pretty simple. But yeah, let me go ahead and knock out the other side real quick. I'm not going to videotape that because at the end of the day, it's the same concept what I did on the driver's side. It's going to be on the passenger side. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and knock that out, put the tire back on, and I'll get back with you guys. All right, so just took the other side of the tire off. I told you guys I wasn't going to video it, but as I pull the tire off, I'm looking at it, drag radial, 555R, but I pulled it off and look what the hell we got here. What the hell is that? I would point the fingers, but I've been gone for about 7 months and the car's been parked, but I can't really point the fingers because you don't know where this nail came from. But come on, man. What the hell? question is, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it out and see how long it is. I mean, because I got the factory, so if I have to throw the factories back on, then I'll do it. But let me see. What the heck? A little ass screw. Even a nail. I don't think that went all the way through. There's no way that went through. Looks like I'm good. Yeah. Little bitty ass screw. All right. Whew. Boy, I was about to get mad. But it is what it is. So let me get back to this, putting this pad on real quick. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that real quick because I was a little heated at first, but it looks like it's gonna be all right. Now obviously the tire pressure sensor didn't pick it up anything of losing air, so yeah, I think it's all right. It must be pretty soft tires though, to be able to pick that up like that. But yeah, these are the tires, the rear ones I got on there. I need them. 555Rs. So, and like I said, this wheel is an aftermarket rim. It's a 20 by 10.5, but it's pretty much it's a replica aftermarket. Alright man, let me get back to it. Just wanted to show y'all that. Alright guys, got them put on. Just did the front. So I can't really drive anywhere right now. I got 3 more days left on quarantine, but once I get the drive going, I'll do a review on the dust on that. But I did put them on my wife's Jeep, and they actually came out pretty nice on my wife's Jeep. She's been driving the Jeep around her rims. If you haven't seen the video prior, they're powder coated red. So at the end of the day, man, that dust is definitely non-existent on her rim. So I'm 100% sold that they do work. But once I get some video of the Hellcat rolling, man, I'll go ahead and give you guys an update on that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys checking the video out today.